So in the morning we have a small number of lambs going, 123 on the truck, and they're going at 6:30. So then I've got some lambs I'm going to be sending to Feilding. So Feilding, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but it might be one of the biggest sale yards in the southern hemisphere. It's pretty sure it's the biggest in New Zealand, at least for sheep. So we're going to be sending 240 lambs there on Friday. Our stock agent will be selling them. He's come and had a quick look on Tuesday, and yeah, so tomorrow I'll get them in, give them a quick dag, pull out any that I don't think fit the line. Kind of want to send a nice even line so that the person who's buying them gets something that they desire and something that's easy for them to take and do something good with. Otherwise, you know, if I'm not providing them with something good, they're not going to want to spend their money on it. So we're a month out from putting the ram out with the mixed age. Today's the 6th. Ram goes out on the 5th of April. So that's the 1st of September lambing. Got to get those ewes looking good. What? Yep. Come up. Now this needs to go on this dog because she likes to bark, especially when she can hear me in the paddock. So stay there, pal. Stay there. She's on heat, so she can't come out. And she's not very well trained. Stay there. Well, it's another cold morning this morning. Jeepers. Just turn these lights on. I'm going to run them straight into the loadout race here. Hopefully they're going alright with no light. Perfect. Got the spade there. And they can run down here. Now I'll show you this cool feature. So on my remote, I just hit this button here and I'll turn some lights on. Well, they're going in nicely actually, and there's a couple of shitty ones, but ultimately most of them still look alright. Sit down, Gus. Stay there. I need to pull that one out. Sit down. Go and get up, pup. Go and get up. And they've flowed down there well. Actually, it looks like a little bit too well. Walla go, Gus. Get in behind. Go and get up. I'll go turn the bike off. Grab the handy piece. Give them a touch up and get them on their way. So this year has been fairly hard to get lambs up to weight. Crops haven't been quite as good. Well, started off at a lower weight at weaning. Need to pull that little fella out. But yeah, these are all drafted above 40. So hopefully they go alright. We'll see how they kill out. Actually, let me get a count of these, so we have to start again. They're looking pretty good actually, aren't they? I've put them on the same feed as what they came off before I last brought them in, so it's probably why they haven't gotten all shitty again, which is good. There's only about 2 daggy ones, so I'm pretty sure this will do. Yeah, set up, chuck that on and get them done. Probably just that one down there. I'll just get that one. Cool, well that's that lot done. It's just these. Man, it's quite dark here, but these cameras do a good job. Also, this head torch is the go. Can't beat a lead lenser. Oh, I'll have a look at that one. Might need a scrubbing brush for that. I'm not going to get much off that one, but I'll give it a hack. The truck's here. And I've dagged those lambs up, they're looking good. And I just got rid of that that light lamp, the Sean one, so all good to go. What? it's a beautiful day here now. So I've got a job. The old man's just sprayed the paddock down there, so that's actually getting drilled tomorrow. So that was chicory and clover. Now it's basically been eaten out, so it's basically straight clover. The growth rates down there are pretty terrible now. It's quite tired. So this morning we got the lambs out of here, those 123 that went on the truck, and I'm going to move them from down there through this paddock, through the gate, and up into here. Because he's just sprayed that with Roundup, they shouldn't be on that pasture. Yeah, it won't be good for them. So also what the old man's done is he's topped this paddock. You can see how much crap there was in here. It's amazing how when you mow it, you see how much dead material and not very palatable grass there is. So I've just chucked our big steers in here for a day or two. I don't want to put them in there for too long because they will go backwards, and most of them are over 600 kilos, so they're not far from going to the works. So yeah, don't want to hold them up too much. So I'll shift these, and then I'll get in those other lambs. They'll go in the yards. So there's 254 I counted. Put them into the yards, dag them, take out a few that aren't looking so good, and then they can be ready for tomorrow. Go on the truck, go to the fielding sale. Go get those other lambs in and dig them up. Well, they're not too bad. There's just a little bit of crap on these. Well, some of them are a little bit bad, but it won't take much. I'll chip it off with the handy piece, get them out, get them looking good. They should be on a rising plane now. They've been on good feed, and we had a bit of rain, so grass is coming up underneath them, but they still won't look that good at sale yards. About $73 in the hand, so that's something, but we'll see, I guess. Very cold last night, so the grass probably hasn't really taken off, especially down country. Probably won't see that market lift for a little bit. It has been dry around this area. We should see a bit of a lift in the store market, but yeah, it might take a week or two. And at the moment they're saying that the price at the meatworks will be pretty similar, so want to run these past me a couple of times. Just make sure there's nothing in there that looks terrible. They're nicely dagged, and 251. So yeah, they're not a bad line actually. Because I weighed them off on the race well, they're nice and accurate in weight. So it should be between 30 and 33, and the average is 31.5. Excuse me, Lambos. Well, they're good looking lambs. I reckon these will actually go pretty well. Put on some good feed. Not a bad line. They'll probably average 32 by now, even empty. So they usually take off about 4%, I think. And that's the going rate. 4% of their live weight will be just in what's in their guts. I'll let these go, they're going back out into this paddock. And I might actually take them down to way down the bottom there, just so that they get better feed just for the afternoon, and then I'll bring them back up tonight. Or yeah, I'll think about it. Maybe tomorrow morning. Just see. I just want them to be empty before they go on the truck, because if they go on the truck full, the truckies don't like it because they piss and shit in there. So they'll, I don't know how much fluid they'll get rid of, but probably at least a litre or so each. And if they're in the truck together, they'll rub up against each other and shit on each other, and then in the sale yards they don't look as good. So yeah, just got to be aware of that. Yeah, I'll get them in at least an hour earlier, leave them in one of these dirt pens, and they can just relax and poo and wee, and then on the truck they go down to fielding, and they'll be sold. So it's a good day for selling lambs. Well, good morning. It's 5:25. Just getting in those lambs. They're going to fielding this morning, so the truck's here at 6:30. Hopefully I'll have them in 15 minutes. They can sit in the yards for 45 minutes and hopefully get rid of some of their or yeah, they'll empty out a little bit and then pop them on the truck. So that's the plan. A little bit of drizzle this morning, but lambs coming in here, yards are set up. Let's go and get them. Looks like they'll go. Get in, Duke. On I go. Get in behind, Duke. Get in behind, Duke. What? Get in behind, Duke. On I go, Gus. And I'll get a count for the trucks here. Make sure I got them. There's one that I had to leave in the paddock. It sat down, so I don't want to be sending that to the sale. Maybe it's second coffee time at 5:30, 6 o'clock.